Hi, this is Greg from OnlineLanguageAcademy.com, and in this video I'm going to give you 5 pieces of advice that you need to know and you need to follow if you want to go to study English abroad and get the best out of the experience. So keep watching. Right, many of my students have been to a different country, they've spent weeks in a language academy in England, or they've even spent a year living in England or America. And still they tell me that they learn more in our conversation classes via Skype than they do living in the country abroad. And this shouldn't be the case. Right? The classes via Skype are a fantastic way to improve your fluency, to improve your level in English, and give you the confidence to go abroad and use it. But what happens often is that when students make the step and they go to England or America, they do the wrong things. So I'm going to tell you the 5 things that you should do so that you get the best opportunity to improve your English if you go abroad. Okay, number 1 is a piece of advice that I was told by my university when I went to live in France for my year abroad. And that was that don't expect people to knock on your door and say, "Oh, you're foreign, welcome, let's speak." That's not going to happen. It's not realistic. So instead, you need to take that first step. All right, I did that in France. I literally knocked on the doors of my neighbours and introduced myself. Okay, some were uninterested. I had one old lady who looked after me like I was her grandson. The guy next door was my age. We ended up watching football together during the week. It was a great piece of advice, and it gave me the opportunity to make friends who lived very close to me and practice my French with them all the time. Okay, advice number 2 is if you're there for an extended period of time, 3 months or more, join a club. All right, it doesn't matter what type of club it is. Try something new if you want. It could be painting or cooking, dancing, sports club, anything. All right, just join a club, and it puts you in a situation which is not easy at the beginning, but it puts you in that position where you need to use your English and you need to use it to make friends. All right, again, really going to force you to use your English, and hey, by using it, that's the best way to improve, as we all know. Right, number 3 is another piece of advice that my university gave me when I went to live in France. And this was, at the beginning, say yes to everything. Okay, within reason. But if somebody invites you somewhere, say yes. Always. Because before long, you meet many people where you're living, many native people where you're living, with whom you can practice and practice and practice your English and make friends at the same time. All right, advice number 4. Let me check. Okay, yeah. Always go for the English option. And in many places where I'm living at the moment, for example, if you go to a shop, if you go to call the telephone company or any company, they always give you the option to speak Spanish. They say, press 1 to speak Spanish. Or if you go to the bank or a shop, there's always somebody here it's normally of Mexican descent, who can speak perfect Spanish if you want. And my advice is always go for the English option. Yes, it's easier to go for the Spanish option if your native language is Spanish, but it's not going to help you make the most of the experience. It's not going to make you speak English. If you go to a bank, of course, it's very important that you understand everything. So maybe it's easier or better to do it in your native language. No, I disagree. Suffer, learn, and the next time you need to talk about bank stuff, about financial things, you have the skills to do that. All right, excuse my my little baby is below me and she's a little bit talkative at the moment. All right. My advice number 5 is the most difficult, in my opinion. Normally when you go to a foreign country, it's through a program. You're at a school or in an academy learning English. So it's normal that there are people from your country doing the same thing. And my advice, tip number 5, is to avoid those people. Okay, and it's hard because those people are usually nice people you have something in common with, and it's so easy to become their friend and make your life easier. Hey, you can share the experience with people in the same situation. But what happens? You spend all the time speaking your native language and you don't use your English. So it's a very, very difficult thing to do, but my advice is just, be friendly, but not too friendly with the people from your country, and do whatever possible to make friends with people from different countries or people from the country where you are, the English-speaking country, the native people, so that you can use your English. Okay, and if you do that, then you're gonna speak a lot more English, and the more you speak, the more you improve. I will say not everybody has the time or money to spend 3-4 weeks a year in a foreign country. The next best thing is classes with native English speakers, conversation classes, and that is something that we offer via Skype. You can get a free class by clicking the link in the description, and I've seen students really improve their level, improve their fluency, improve their pronunciation, and really get a higher level in English through these classes via Skype. So if you want to improve your speaking skills in English and you don't have the time or money to go to a foreign country, then I definitely recommend our classes via Skype. Okay, that is all for now. I do hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel, where I will be giving you 3 fresh new videos every week to help you speak more fluently, more naturally, and with a better pronunciation in English. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.